I have said this before and I will say it again. We have to stop comparing the cost of childcare directly to a mother's salary. If I could go back in time and talk to myself before I had kids, I would have told myself this because so many women, when they find out they're expecting, will do the simple math. They will look at the cost of childcare and they will look at their salary and they will think, does it make sense for me to work? If I have to pay for daycare and I'm only bringing home $20,000 a year after that, does it make sense? And what I think happens when we do this is, first and foremost, we place the entire burden of the cost of childcare on a mother's shoulders. We essentially say, Mom, if you can't afford childcare, it is up to you to figure it out. This is your responsibility. When in fact, childcare is a shared family expense. It is something that both parents benefit from equally and should both be accountable to when we're thinking about the finances of it. So instead of comparing the cost of childcare solely to her salary, it should be compared to the combined income of both parents, similar to a mortgage, which is also a shared family expense. When you go into a mortgage lender, you show them your combined salaries, your combined debt, and then that mortgage lender tells you how much you can afford. We should be doing the same thing with childcare, because when we don't, when we simply do the short-term math of comparing her salary to the cost of childcare, we ignore the long-term impacts this has on women. They will miss out on lifetime earnings, benefits like retirement savings, they'll miss out on healthcare benefits, and ultimately it puts them in greater risk of financial insecurity in the future. So I highly encourage people, if you are not yet a parent or you're a new parent, to stop comparing childcare costs solely to the mother's salary.